The main task in my job is supply chain officer. In this training, I learned how I can establish supply chain team, how can improve this team to work as national standard.
I've had some training in supply chain, but it happens that when I went through the brochure, I found out that what I had is just specific components, procurement, quantification, but this particular course describes it as something far beyond the forecasting and the quantification I've done.
I've had an upbringing in developing countries, and then I've gone into the work environment as well. I've worked at headquarters levels, I've worked at country office levels, and also at the project level. Sometimes I'm part of the team, so I might look after the warehouse, or I might also be coming in to do the training or implementation of new systems. And just as easily I could come in and do an auditing, and then other times I'm doing the whole coordination of the whole country for that particular agency. So you have to learn how to fit into those different roles and work out where something like this new concept, which has really been there all along, but we've just not learned how to embrace it. This type of course will give me the ability to have a voice no matter what role I'm in.
The supply chain capacity development is very crucial and very important in all organizations. And every organization, to be viable today, have to seek to improve and to work on improvement and how to get to the standards of improving the capacity, the supply chain capacity. The training was very important for me. It's widened my experience in order to how to deal in an efficient, effective way, in an ethical way.
In this course, I met different trainees from different countries, from different backgrounds, with high-level experience with humanitarian and medical supplies. So we studied a real case, and we managed these cases upon to the skills that we have in this course.
Every day we learn, and learning is not just to be theoretical. You learn from experience. This course was highly professional, and the content was very comprehensive. And what helped us more and what supports this training was the diversity of experiences. It was like you are pooling these experiences and you come back with an outcome.
We got some unexpected ad hoc scenarios and case studies, and that's I'm very glad that we got those, because it brought us back to outside of the classroom situation.
The issues that the few groups we had gave us enough time to look at issues more critically, present it the way, and look at it holistically and not cutting each other. So we had enough time to look at our own issue, share experiences, learn more from in the training. Even though we are fewer in number, but we cover different areas, different sectors. So we have academia, we have people from different UN, we have consultants, people that work in different areas in developing countries, which is actually where you need to support the experience sharing made it perfect. So leaving my country to come and just concentrate on what I'm learning and gives me time to think and reason and understand what I'm doing, because for the 5 days is given to the training. The distraction was not reduced and there was much concentration. So it helps me to actually pay attention and gain knowledge that will help me to go back. When I'm looking at supply chain, I'm looking at the problem, trying to find the problem around me, the solution around me alone. I've learned to look beyond only supply chain, that the problem can actually be a contribution of other factors, and then to look at it holistically and to assess the problems to know how do I want to go about it systematically. Then I'm able to communicate with everyone working in different departments on how they support the supply chain, because everybody, I tend to understand that everybody working in the department is a stakeholder, has 1 or 2 or 3 things that are contributing to the success of supply chain.
After this course, I found a lot of gaps in my work, especially communications. We have good supply chain system, but we have also some gaps: communication, staffing, planning, assessment, risk management. So I will work to fill these gaps when I return to my work, according to skills I had in this course.
Really appreciated the fact that the person giving us the presentations and actually knew what we'd all been through, had experienced those situations. So she'd come up against the walls that we'd all come up against, and she's worked out how to walk around them, how to break them down, how to avoid them, and she's still carrying on. She still has purpose and interest in what she does, and the passion was very clear in the way that she demonstrated her presentations. This course does help, I think, for people whose whole agency are in backing them to be at this course, and knowing that they're going to come back with some new concepts or some suggestions, and hopefully that they will listen to them. And I've got to work out how to do that from the point of view of being a freelance consultant, and how I can help the client to decide if I'm the right person to help them to do the work they need to do.